Hey guys, welcome back to AGTV SFL, the family show. Hope you guys are having a good night. Today we decided we're gonna do a little outdoor dinner. We decided to cook some okra and tomatoes. These are gonna be fried together. So this is made in the Caribbean Latin cuisine. It's basically tomatoes, okra, some onions, seasoning, all fried up together. And you can eat this with pretty much anything, with rice, or you can add meat into it if you want to. We just chose to go a little vegetarian route for a little break tonight. So stay tuned and let's get this all prepped up. We're going to get these tomatoes and okra all cut up. And guys, welcome back with a little magic of some camera work here. Everything's pretty much prepared. It's chopped up. So we got the tomatoes chopped up. We got the okra chopped up. Have some minced garlic, some minced cilantro, or culantro as you call it. We've got some shallots. So this is shallot onions. We've got some pimento, some hot pepper. This is actually half of a ghost pepper, which is here. And this here is pimento. So what this is basically a mix between a hot pepper and a, well, not very much a hot pepper. It's like a seasoning pepper, if you want to call it that. All right, you can get that at most of your food marts or your Caribbean shops. We've got some canola oil. We've got some complete seasoning. We've got some black pepper. And guys, we got some salt. So we're not going to use very much salt, but this is pretty much all the ingredients that we have to go in the pot. And let's go ahead and take you over to the pot. All right, guys, so let's get to cooking. So we're cooking on a gas stove, so you want to have it in a medium to almost a high heat, not too high. We're going to go in with a little canola oil here, not too much. And this has been heating for a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with the onions first. So I've got the onions, the hot pepper, the pimento pepper. Let's start off with the onions first. I'm gonna let this brown up for just a little bit, not too long. I don't want it to get too burned. And this is on a gas stove, so guys, you want to make sure that you're at a medium to almost a high heat. Nothing too high. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take some garlic. We're gonna go in with some garlic, and this is minced garlic. We're gonna go in with a little bit more, and to this we're gonna go in with the cilantro. Just a little bit of cilantro. Guys, I'm gonna add just a tad bit more oil to this, just to get a little bit of consistency going. And at this point, I'm gonna go in with the pimento pepper and the hot pepper. Now this is a ghost pepper that I used, half of a ghost pepper. All right, guys, you want to get this going for just a little bit. You don't want this thing to burn, so just a little stir around. And guys, let me tell you, this thing smells great already. The aroma coming off of the peppers and the onions, fantastic already. All right, so next, at this point, I'm gonna go in with the tomatoes now. Now, guys, the liquid from the tomatoes is gonna help loosen up the flavors a little bit from the peppers and the onions. So you want to go ahead and just give that a little stir. I saw a tomato flew out of there. He doesn't want to stay in the pot there. All right, so we're gonna stir this around. And guys, so you don't get bored, I'm gonna leave this to simmer just for a little bit until the tomatoes start to break down just a tad. And then I'm gonna come back in and then we're gonna throw the okras in. So I'll see you in a little bit, guys. All right, guys. Well, now we're gonna go in with the okra. So this has gone broken down just a tad. Don't want it broken down too much. We're gonna go ahead with the okra, get all that in there. And let me tell you, this thing is smelling awesome already. Now, just to help things move along a little bit, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of complete seasoning. And guys, I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. All right, we're gonna give this another stir, get all the seasonings incorporated. And what you wanna do is kind of turn your heat down just a tad because you want this okra to start cooking and soften up. And that way the okra and the tomatoes kind of break down together at this point. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and cover this up. And guys, if this thing starts to get a little dry while it's cooking, you can always add a little bit of water in there just so it doesn't stick to the pot. But if you have it on low heat, low medium heat, actually, you should be just fine. And just to let you guys know, if you wanted to add chicken, beef in there, you could if you wanted to. If you know, more of a seafood type, you can add some shrimp, pieces of fish in there if you wanted to, salt codfish if you wanted to, or you know, you could just keep it simple like this. All right, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this thing up. I'm gonna let that simmer just for a tad, and I'll catch you back in about another 5-10 minutes. All right, guys, this has been simmering for about 10 minutes now, and look at this thing. I really wish you could smell this. If you look at the okra steamed, it's still has a little bit of texture in there once you bite down. The tomatoes, they're still kind of chunky in there. But guys, I really wish that you can actually you could smell this. Awesome. So pretty much this is the consistency that you want to be at. Has a little bit of liquid to it, which is fine because if you're putting this over rice, eating it with bread or whatever, pita bread, whatever it is, you have a little sauce, if you want to call it, to go with it. So guys, I'm going to go ahead, turn this off, and then I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. Let's see what that looks like. And we have a little side to go with this that I didn't make on camera, but in another video, I'll show you guys how to make that, and I'll show you what that is once we plate this up. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so welcome back. This is what this looks all plated up, what it looks like. All right, so we have the okra, the fried okra with the tomatoes in there. We have a side of rice, and we have what's called dal, which is yellow split peas that's boiled down or pressure cooked with some spices, onions, pimento peppers, hot peppers, you know, it's you can use it as a sauce on top of the rice and then eat the tomatoes and okra with it. However you want to do it. This can actually pass as a soup if you wanted to. You can throw some meat in there if you wanted to. You can add some seafood or whatever you want to do with it. You can make that your own recipe and make it yours. But guys, this is what it is. Until next time, you know, go ahead and you try it out, see how it turns out. Let us know, like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think. Let me know how this looks. Give us some reviews and let us know what you think of this. But until next time, guys, stay safe. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your night.